Alright, Sahsouh here. What I figured today is another COD WW2 video. And what this is kind of different type of video because usually I do like gameplays, camos, scenarios, stuff like that. And what this is playing alongside forevershredded. He's the #2 player on COD WW2 Leaderboards, but he's only the #1 because the #1 account is doing the race, and they account share, so like they're not really #1, I guess you could say, or they are, not to like give him this credit or whatever. But yeah, forevershredded is the #1 like solo account. My man's like level 289, so like I literally was just playing, going for launchers, stuff like that. If you guys are in my stream, you might have known I was going for launchers. But yeah, I was in game, I was just using the launchers, trying to destroy stuff, and then I was checking the leaderboards, or sorry, the scoreboard in my game to check how if somebody's close to a UV, something like that, you know, because if someone's close to a UV, I just want to be ready, you know, to call it, destroy it. And then I take the scoreboard and I see there's like pretty high levels in my lobby, and then I go all the way to the top to my team, top 1, and there's forevershredded in there. I was like, what the hell? And I was so shocked because like I never see like tryhard stuff like that because I've got a pretty low KD for going for camos. So I literally started to forevershredded, and when I saw him, I instantly was like, oh my god, I actually have to try now, because if I didn't try, like, it'd be pretty bad because I probably would have lowered his win loss, and I don't want to do that. Like, I played him against him back on BO3. It was me, my friend Frizz, and Nate. All three of us played against him. We actually beat him. I think it was domination on Nicktown, most likely. I actually remember we beat him, which is kind of funny. But he actually put up a good fight. I gotta give him that. So he's a good player, don't get me wrong. And he's just not a jetpacker, so because he's doing good in the World War II, and he's the #2 count on COD WW2. So yeah, I was playing Ass, randomly ran into him. I thought it was pretty cool, like I ran into him, and it kind of proves skill-based matchmaking is kind of there. Considering like the game before this, I was doing pretty well, and then I ran to forevershredded, the second highest person on the leaderboards. It's not really a coincidence, I think. But yeah, here's some like background footage of an in-game, and he was actually carrying us. I was surprised of how well he was doing. Like the game's been out for like what, 3 weeks maybe, and this guy's doing really good, some good damage on this game. So yeah, he's a really good player. I'm not sure. I'm gonna link his channel in the description if you guys want to go watch some of his content. I'm not sure how often he uploads, but like he's a really good player. Let's say that. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this gameplay and like if you enjoy this commentary, drop a sub, I appreciate it. And because we're under 2,500 subs, and a like, and you know. Oh, in this gameplay I was also using the bar. I forgot to mention that. It was the primary weapon on my launcher, that's why I was using it. I hate the bar, by the way. I really don't. I don't encourage you guys to use it. It's extremely annoying to play against. And even if you do use it, it's gonna get nerfed very soon. So don't become a bar warrior. So yeah, I stick with that. Also working the diamond camo. You know, we gotta flex the diamond camo on them. But yeah, literally forevershredded. He even had in his contact #1, like the #1. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if like he's a #1. I guess you could say he's #1 player. I mean, doing the race is #1 account, not the #1 player. You know. So this was pretty cool gameplay. In the end, I actually did that, like ended up going almost double positive. But I started off like 1 and 6 or something like that, or 2 and 6, something like that, because I was really just destroying stuff. And then I realized I was in his lobby, and I was like, oh, okay, let me just try hard here. And then actually I ended up switching to the FG42. Again, also using diamond, you know, gotta flex. But yeah, there's some FG42 and some bar. And this guy, like, honestly, was really surprised about how well he was doing. But yeah, actually, I think I almost got my paratroopers as well, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like I was trying to get my paratroopers because I was pretty close to it. But yeah, I don't think I got them, so it's kind of unfortunate. I was forgot to mention this, but he's #2 in the world, but there's like not literally #2, he's #5, but there's a lot of hackers and like boosters and stuff like that. Like the #1, okay, the guy who's #2 doomed the race, the people I guess you could say, they're actually supposed to be #1. And forevershredded is supposed to be #2. And then there's like another list, like a whole list that goes on.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
But just know that those two guys are the first ones, but the other guys are fake because their stats are boosted. And like the amount of days play they have compared to the score they have doesn't seem legit, and it's not legit. Let's make that clear. He's not like literally #2, because #2 is like doing the race. So, but in reality, doing the race is #1 and first is #2. Just to make that clear because people don't really understand that. So yeah, I was 250 off my paratroopers and I died. It was really unfortunate. I even realized I looked up in the sky and I saw the thing coming down at me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done here. This is where things go south. I'm really glad I switched weapons and didn't keep trying to use launchers, because I'm glad I switched to my regular gun instead of the launchers, because if I didn't, FullScreen probably would have got on loss, and we still wouldn't have gotten that much score streaks in the air from the enemy team. So that means like I wouldn't have got that much done anyway, no matter what, and we would have lost the game. So I'm really glad I switched weapons and then lower his win loss, because I've went for high stats before, and I understand the struggle of playing with randoms and stuff like that, and playing with people you don't know. So I understand why, like the struggle of it. So that's why I actually pulled out my regular weapon, even though like I don't know the guy at all. I just pulled it out. You know, just out of respect him, because he's a good player, and I don't think he has lowered his win losses because I was trying to go for camos. And it was just one game, you know. It's not big though. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, drop a sub, you know. And if you guys want to check out forevershredded, he's in the description as well. He's the #1 #1 World 2 player. Actually, by the way, he was pretty high in leaderboards in BO3. If you guys didn't know. I don't remember exact rank, but it was like top 30, top 40. Like, this guy's a monster. I don't know what he's doing or what he's on. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.